Investigators returned to the scene of a double fatal fire in Cecil County today.
And the focus has now shifted to what caused Monday night's fire, which gutted the home right on the outskirts of Elkton. ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager has more on what the investigation is holding. Jeff.
Well, Jamie, 2 people were known to live inside that home, and we now know 2 victims perished in the fire, but its cause remains a mystery. At its peak, the fire consumed the entire house, and now little remains in the burned-out shell it left behind. On this day, Kimberly Anders would meet with investigators to describe what she saw in those critical minutes before fire trucks arrived on the scene.
I just left my cousin's house. I drove by and I rode past, and the back of the house was fully inflamed. So I stopped, called 911, ran up to the house to see if I could hear anyone, that kind of thing, and I couldn't.
It took firefighters more than 3 hours to douse the flames, and state fire marshals had to bring in heavy equipment to help search for 2 people that were unaccounted for.
Once they cleared the scene, we were able to locate 2 of the deceased victims within the house several hours after the fire had been extinguished. Well, yesterday was the recovery process. Today is going to be the actual origin cause investigation, where we're going to get in and start digging around and sifting and looking for any evidentiary value items.
The work is painstaking, since that which remains of the house collapsed into a heap of ash and char here in the basement, and at this point, investigators have not found any evidence the home was equipped with smoke alarms. Meanwhile, the lone Good Samaritan who stopped and tried in vain to help the victims is now haunted by the fact she was too late to save their lives.
Just the thought that I wasn't able to get to them, I just keep hearing them say, help me, even though they weren't. You know, it's just in my mind, I wish I could have done more, honestly.
Investigators are still awaiting word from the state medical examiner's office in Baltimore on the victims' identities and their cause and manner of death.